morning everybody, and welcome to today's golf drills in the garden on another rainy day. This week I'm focusing on drills which really focus your mind into scoring sharper, getting you switched on to competitive practice and putting you into pressure situations as you try and beat your previous score and really get you into a scoring type zone. Yesterday I did a chipping drill where you have to land the ball onto different landing zones to score points. Today I'm going to take it one stage further, and this one's a bit of fun for you, but I think it'll also help you to build up more feel and imagination with your chipping as well. So, you know that with yesterday's drill you could get a point by landing a ball onto a landing zone, even if the strike was slightly wrong, and if it was a bit thin or a bit scooped under, it could land on the landing zone, but you know that each one of those shots could potentially have different amounts of run after the ball landed, which would then dictate whether it finished close to the flag or not. So today I've set up a fun drill where you can start to clearly see how the strike is affecting ball flight. So you can set up whichever props you can lay your hands on, whether it be a garden bench. I've got a nice netball post with a garden hose around it here, but you could just have two poles in the ground with a horizontal pole across, with pegs like a limbo type pole that you could set to different heights. The point is that once you've chosen one particular club that you're going to use, I've got a 50-60 degree wedge here, when you play that shot square and you strike it really perfectly, it will go on certain ball flights according to the distance of shot. So I know that I've got a bucket there at 6 yards and a bucket at 9 yards, and after a bit of practice I know that for my 6-yard bucket a perfect strike will go over the bench but under the garden hose and land in the area of the 6-yard bucket. If I hit my 9-yard chip, it will go through the circle of the hose and land somewhere in the area of the 9-foot bucket. Any missed strikes are going to send me too high or too low, and you will even get to the point where you've struck it not too bad, but you can see slight variations in the ball flight. So what this can do is really start to enhance your concentration. So, I've got a robin just sat on the top of my camera now. Come on, Robin. Okay, so what this can do is when you concentrate, the art of concentration is being able to notice tiny variations in something and then start to feel what caused those variations. So you might even get to the point where you notice the feel of why the ball went 1 foot higher or lower than the previous shot, and that obviously is going to affect your ratio of carry to roll. So this is going to be a way of you measuring visually and through feel and take your chipping to higher and higher levels. So let's give it a go. Let's have a couple of goes first to the 6-yard bucket. So I'm trying to go over the garden bench but under the garden hose. Oh, just under hit that actually, so the strike was okay, but because that wouldn't have reached my landing zone, so it didn't quite get over the top of the bench. Let's give it one more go. That one I hit a little bit too hard, and that's why it then actually just got up and just hit the underside of that hose. Okay, let's try the higher one. So now I'm going for my 9-yard target. I'm hoping to go through the garden hose. Perfectly through and just clip the top edge of the rim of the bucket. One more go. And that was a pretty good strike as well. So you can have a lot of fun with this. You can score yourself out of 10 once you've set it all up and you've had a practice and a feel. Have 5 goes at your lower one, 5 goes at your higher one. See how many out of 10 you can hit with the perfect strike and distance control that's going to give you the correct ball flight that you've visualised in your mind. So have fun practicing, and I'll see you tomorrow.